Officer was in the office, surreptitiously watching premarital education live. The subordinate just happens to be delivering the timesheets. Roy pressed the pause button with great embarrassment, but he couldn't turn it off, and the sound of a woman giving birth on the computer was getting louder and louder. Roy had forgotten it was a live broadcast. Peter said he was sorry, as he handed over his timesheets and was ready to leave. Roy was about to explain, but Peter suddenly said, "Would you like me to close the blinds for you?" Roy wanted to find a hole to hide in, but firefighters often have awkward assignments when they're on the job, like this cat on the roof of the house. Oh, no, it was the sheriff who went up to rescue the cat who couldn't get down. His teammates helped him call the firefighters. The sheriff was afraid of being embarrassed if people found out about it. The firefighters laughed at this scene, but the laughs were over and they had to save someone first. Matt had just climbed up the ladder. The sheriff suddenly slipped and fell down. In his panic, he stepped on a power line and broke it. The situation immediately became very urgent. That's when Peter climbed up with the rope. He tied the handcuff knot as quickly as he could. As soon as the sheriff put the knot around his wrist, he would be safe. But then the accident happened again. The sheriff was trying his hardest. He finally managed to get the handcuffs in. Then the ladder moved slowly. The sheriff was finally back on the ground. It was almost time to leave work. Firefighters were called to another vehicle accident. In the minibus, a girl named Paige was missing. The firefighters guessed that she might have flown out of the car window, but it was the evening rush hour, with all the cars in the street. There's no way to find her at this rate. Roy asked the sheriff to cooperate with a road closure, but the sheriff said he'd already searched. No one was found. The captain explained that he didn't want to bother him. Just let the fireman look this time. Let him watch from the sidelines. But the sheriff insisted on not closing the road. The more time they waste, the less chance Paige has of surviving. Roy was very firm. If you won't help, then we'll do it ourselves.
Truck 81, block off this road.
Last warning, Chief.
The fire engine immediately crossed the middle of the road. Roy ordered the team to spread out and search. At this point the sheriff quit. He thought, "You don't take me seriously, then I'll handcuff you on the spot." Roy didn't expect this guy to do it for real. Roy was forced into the police car. Suddenly a team member not far away found Paige. The sheriff was baffled by the news. Matt warned him, "If this goes to the top, you'll be out of a job." The sheriff had no choice but to help Roy uncuff himself. If Matt hadn't stopped him, Roy would have had to teach him a lesson. It was a good thing Paige wasn't hurt too badly. Roy had to get back in time for his pre-wedding education.